Thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Game of Cryptos. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video is going to be pretty short, but this is just going to slightly touch about the psychology of the market cycle, and I want to go over a really popular, famous quote from a movie that I'm sure a lot of you know, and the quote is something that we can definitely use and utilize for crypto to put ourselves in the best position to come out of this bull run on top. Before we get into that though, I just want to go over and look at the Bitcoin chart on the weekly. Again, guys, during these types of times in the market, it's important to zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. Yes, it seems as if we've been on this sideways action, almost downwards trend for months. If that's how you feel, that's exactly what's happened. We saw all-time highs back around March, earlier Q1 of this year. You know, Bitcoin reached upwards of $73,000. We passed the old all-time high around 69K, and now we are floating around that 54K. So obviously, yeah, you know, a lot of people in the market are bearish, but guys, you know, I think that this is the start of soon to be the next leg up in this bull run, and then on later into 2025, that blow off top parabolic, bull run that we're looking to get. So just hang in there, guys. Really just have patience. Not financial advice, but this is the time when you want to dig deep, and if you have money on the sideline, this is when you want to be DCAing. But for those of you, again, getting on track about the point of this video, the psychology of the market, you have disbelief, you have hope, you have optimism, thrill, euphoria, and then, denial, anxiety, panic, anger. This is when things fall off and you go kind of back into that, maybe bear market mentality. Right now, I would say, we're definitely nowhere near euphoria. A lot of people, it's just a guessing game to kind of argue where we're at in this cycle, but we're definitely, the fear and greed, there's definitely a lot of fear in the market, so we're definitely lower here on this chart. But the point being of this video is, when there's mass fear, that's probably when it's the best time to be buying. And then when there's mass greed, that's probably the best time to be selling. Again, not financial advice, but you usually want to do kind of the opposite of how the market is feeling. And right now, while Bitcoin is at 54K, a lot of people are fearful. But what you should be doing is buying. So, the movie quote, I'm sure most of you have heard this. It's from The Dark Knight. And it says, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. So how does this relate to crypto? Well, this is how. I kind of tweaked it. And it says, you either sell and take profits or you live long enough to see yourself become the bag holder, aka exit liquidity. We don't want that. For those of you that have been in the market, 2022 DCAing, 2023 DCAing, and now in 2024, we don't want to be the ones that become exit liquidity. When you buy low, you want to sell high. That's how you maximize profits. And this is something that I think is very, very important for you guys to remember. Remember this quote. You either sell and take profits or you live long enough to see yourself become the bag holder. And this is so true. This happened to a lot of people in the last bull run. Partially, this happened to me. For those of you that don't know, I usually repeat the story every now and then. I got into the market through Dogecoin. Dogecoin was the meme coin that got me into crypto. And I came out on it making profits. I made more than when I originally came in, but I was partially a bag holder because I was someone that was under the impression, oh, Dogecoin's going to $1. Oh, Bitcoin's going to 100K last cycle. Those are reasons why a lot of people end up becoming exit liquidity. They hold on too long. They hold on to their gains too long. Usually, once you see a significant amount of return, take money off the table, guys. Not financial advice, but take some money off the table. So, again, main main thing about this video is this quote right here, and that when we do potentially see this euphoria phase in the market, when we see celebrities and meme coins going crazy, and your parents, your mom, your dad, your friends at work talking about some crypto, and like, oh, did you buy in? That's probably when you want to do this and get out. Let them be exit liquidity. It's sad to say, but like, someone's got to be the bag holder, but don't let it be you. Before I finish out this video, I just wanted to go over this chart. Again, this is just referencing the Bitcoin cycles from 2012, 2016, 2020, and now in 2024. As you can see, these white lines are when the halving occurs. And just a reminder for those of you that maybe need a visual to see what happens after the halving, is market goes up. We go into a crazy bull run. Yes, sometimes it takes months for that to for us to realize the effects of the halving, but it is coming more than likely. Nothing is guaranteed, but history likes to repeat itself, if not at least rhyme. So that's what this chart is showing, and this was the sources from Crypto Rover. Another chart from Crypto Rover is again showing these halving cycles. The red lines is when the halving happens. After that, slowly you start to see the price of the market, the price of Bitcoin go up. And I believe this is on a logarithmic scale. And as you can see, it's color coded, and it's the colors are based on the days from the halving. And as you can see, when the market starts to turn yellow is when we peak. When it's yellow, we peak. When it's yellow, when we peak. What do you notice right now, though, guys? We're in red. Red is usually like right before things start to take off and go crazy. So we're nowhere near the time to be taking profits. Not financial advice. You take profits when you feel like you're ready, and you sell when you're ready. But according to these analytics, according to these charts, this is not the time. So again, guys, I hope you learned something. And remember, you either sell and take profits, or you live long enough to see yourself become the bag holder. Do not become the bag holder. I will catch you guys in the next video, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend.